He's interested in history. And what he'll do is he's teaching himself more and more law. What he can do is he can take the bar exam after about a year, maybe 2 years, and if he passes the bar exam, even though he didn't go to a formally accredited law school, or a law school for that matter, he can then formally practice law. He can be an attorney. It'd be an easier job. It's easier to be, in fact, formally pushing a pen as opposed to cutting rails, that was for sure. He also decided here to run for, in 1834, to run for the Illinois state legislature, to give this here one more try, and to see if, in fact, if he poured his whole heart and soul into this as he's teaching himself law on the side, that this time, in fact, he may be successful. Now, you have two political parties at the time in the United States. You have the Democratic Party, or the Democrats, and you have the Whig Party, the W-H-I-G, the Whig Party. Well, what was more prominent out on the frontier were the Whigs, okay, the Whigs. And Lincoln's going to join. He joins the Whig Party for a number of reasons. It fits in more with his outlook. The Whig Party was more of a Midwestern, Northeastern party. The Democrats were more prominent across the historic Southern states. Well, in 1834, he proves himself into the early and midsummer being a very, very powerful campaigner. He's 25 years of age. He has these superb public speaking skills, really made things easier for the population to follow, what his goals, his hopes, his focus, his objective was. And he also came across as well as tremendously sincere. So it will help tremendously to get him into office. And on August 4th, 1834, Abraham Lincoln is formally elected to the Illinois state legislature. He was the youngest member in the history of the Illinois legislature up to that time, and you have to run every 2 years for re-election. So in 1836, he's going to run for re-election. He'll be sitting here in a seat in Springfield. He's re-elected. He's re-elected. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Not only that, just 2 weeks after being re-elected in 1836, he takes the bar exam and he passes it. He passes it on his first try. Phenomenal, phenomenal. It's a sense that his dreams, as far as he is concerned, are continuing to become more and more a reality. So he has, in essence, two professions. He has his seat in the state legislature in Illinois. By the same end, he is also here able to open his own law practice. Well, he'll be leaving New Salem. He's going to be going here to Springfield. And in this time period, he will also formally meet the love of his life. And the love of his life is Anne Rutledge. Anne Rutledge. And from his perspective, Abraham Lincoln had been renting, in essence, a room